냉어 사출두요
잘 들어 사랑이 진짜 가짜 그건 좀 해봐 진짜 가짜 지켜보는 내가 더 미쳐 우리의 까딱까딱 찝찝하지 너 까딱까딱 넌 너한테 왜 까딱까딱 까딱까딱
You're listening to K-Poppin, getting your K-pop fix with DJ Isak.
Ugly truth. We have Sooyoon in the studio. How are you?
Hello, I am good. How are you?
Good. So they said it was going to be cold today.
Oh yeah?
It's super
like
hot
super
outside.
hot outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our monsoon season is starting. How do
Yeah.
you feel about this?
I don't like rain. I don't like the rain.
Really?
Yeah. I hate getting my feet wet.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Ah.
how about you?
I don't mind rain as long as it's not humid and rainy.
Oh, I see.
But that is
Yeah.
what our monsoon season is.
Yeah.
Humid and rainy. But we did need rain. I was watching the news this morning, and it looks like a lot of our farms were
really?
drying out, and
Oh,
we
no.
needed more rain to kind of help the crops
I
start.
see, I
So
see. Yeah.
it looks like it's a good thing that we're getting some rain, even
Yeah.
though it stopped raining today. It's the 4th of July.
Oh. Oh, it is. We should do fireworks.
Yeah,
outside.
we should if we had any.
Yeah.
I used to live near the Yongsan American base, and so
I see.
I could see
Yeah.
the fireworks from my bedroom. Now I don't live there anymore,
Oh.
so I'm probably not going to be able to see the fireworks today. But yes, it is the 4th of July weekend. Do you remember anything fun about 4th of July back in the States?
Well, we used to always go to my high school with my friends, and then they would do like
Fireworks.
crazy fireworks. Yeah, and then we watch. And to think about it right now, it's like I don't know. It was kind of pointless.
We did that too.
Yeah.
We had one of the public schools in our area. They had they did the fireworks.
Yeah.
So all of us would just drive down, and instead of going inside to the school
Yeah.
to watch it,
It's too crowded there.
yeah, it's too crowded.
Yeah.
So you'd be in the car. So we'd take like the truck or like a Suburban,
Ah,
and then we would like
yeah.
open everything up and sit in
Yeah.
the trunk, and then just watch the fireworks. And then we're like, okay, let's go home.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Well, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah,
it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But you get to have barbecues
Yeah.
and have an excuse to get fat, have desserts, have pie, have sweets,
Yeah.
have a few drinks. All right. Anyways, well, we're not going to be talking about the 4th of July. We have a few problems from our listeners.
Yeah.
So our first story is from the USA, so let's jump straight into it.
All right. It's from Jamie.
Okay.
Hello, happy Friday on Oppa. I was thinking of my problem all week, but I don't know what to do. I like this guy. Say his name is B. We've been friends for about 2 years, and there's another friend, A, who is best buddy of B. We three are best friends. We do almost everything together. Well, since I started to like B, it's getting a little awkward. Just for me, he didn't know that I liked him until a week ago. But guess what? B told me he likes me not only as a friend last week. So I was very happy. But the next day, the other guy, A, told me that he liked me since he saw me the first time. I didn't know what to say at the moment, so I told him thank you. And then, now I'm still thinking. I like both of them as a friend, but I like B more as a boyfriend. But if we start dating, we're going to lose our good friend, which is A. I don't know. I don't want to ruin their friendship because of me. And they're friends. They've been friends since they were a baby. Help me, please.
So team A is go get your love, tell B that you like him too. Or B, take a moment and, try and take a step back and don't start anything too soon.
What would you go with? I'm gonna go with A.
Go with A. Go for it.
Yeah, I guess. I think, yeah.
So B said he liked you first, and then A said he liked you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she likes B.
And she likes B.
Yeah. I'll say go with A. I mean A as in go with B.
Yeah, with guy
Yeah,
B.
with the guy that you like.
Yeah.
Just go.
Don't think about the friendship, just go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I think I might be a little too cynical here, or a little too pessimistic.
Yeah.
But why do I feel like these guys are playing her?
Oh, really?
I don't know why, but I'm getting this feeling like it's a week apart and two best friends just happen to say, oh, I like you to one girl that they've been friends with for, well, one of them, B's been friends with her for more than 2 years. He comes out and says, oh, I like you.
Yeah. Or she says that I like you first, and then I guess in return he responded.
But then in that time, A also said, I like you.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like I'm in junior high again? It's like I have to beat somebody to it to like date that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if the guys are best friends, don't guys talk about who they like?
Usually, I guess they do, but not as much as girls do.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think they talk about it as much as we do.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, if the three of them are good friends, I mean, wouldn't it? So you think about it. Even if it was one of your members or one of your best guy friends. There's a group of girls or a girl in your group, and you started liking her. She comes up to you and says she likes you. Yeah. Then you would think about your relationship with her. Yeah. And then your friend would probably start acting differently around her anyways. Wouldn't you sense if your good friend likes her or not?
I think, I would know.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the way that they looked at her, the way that they reacted to her,
definitely.
You would know if they were into her.
Yeah.
Even if you guys didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But and yet, she came up to you and said she wanted to start something, and now, you said that back. Yeah. But then your friend says,
I like you.
I like her, too. Life is short, go with it. I go with A.
Yeah? All right.
Well, because either way, Jamie, in my opinion, you're gonna lose a friendship, I think.
Yeah. Or both.
Or both. So
sorry. I'm sorry to say, but if it doesn't work out, you lose both of them.
Exactly. So you're gonna lose them anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well get something out of it before you lose them.
Yeah. Well, and if A and B, if their friendship gets ruined because of you, I think that's all there is to it for their friendship. I guess.
Their friendship, even though they knew them like they were friends since they were babies, that's all their friendship is.
Yeah.
There's no depth into it.
Then that's all it is.
Yeah,
so you don't have to care. You don't have to worry too much about that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have to say that. I mean, if one of my really, really, really good friends that I've known like for my entire life, we were all friends. I kind of had girls, we tell each other these things, but if it was the same situation but it was the tables turned, so it was two girls and one guy, I would have to say pretty much the same thing. I'd rather have somebody go for it instead of everybody being awkward. And being like, because it's gonna get awkward. So if you decline both of them and you guys still stay friends, the next time he opens the door for you, you'd be like, don't touch me. Or if you guys go out and like he gives you his jacket, or if A gives you his jacket, or if they be gentlemen, you're like, I said I didn't like you.
Yeah.
So
just go with it and see how it goes. Or maybe they're just, as you said, they're just fooling around as a joke. Maybe this thing is like maybe B really likes you, and then B told A, hey, you want to make a joke out of this whole situation, and maybe you should tell her that you like her or something. I don't know.
If that's the case, literally, you shouldn't be friends with them. They are scum.
No, I guess if you guys been friends for like 2-3 years and you guys are very close, and I guess they just wanted to pull a joke on her because they're just foolish guys.
Yeah, you don't need to be friends with them. They're just scum. So, let's see here. Our listeners, though, are giving us some interesting, different opinions.
Okay.
Ashley's actually agreeing with me, but it's kind of suspicious. If the two guys are your friends, maybe you should just stay friends. You'll find a better guy. Isak does make a very good point. If these boys are really good friends, I'm sure they know they both like you. However, I say maybe you should stay, just say no and stay away from both of them, and it'll be happy just being friends with them. All right, so we've got a B opinion.
I see.
All right, but we've also been getting a lot of A's as well. I don't know. I don't know how old our listener is, but it does kind of sound a little high school.
Oh, high school? I guess. Well,
you rarely see this in the adult world.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
yeah.
I guess because your group of friends is a little bit smaller,
Maybe.
but... Or maybe I'm just not hanging out with the right people. Because I've only seen this kind of stuff happen in either in church groups.
Yeah, small groups.
Small groups,
Yeah.
like church groups, or college groups. Like a group of friends that are either part of they have the same hobby. It's a big old group of people, they go rock climbing together or whatever.
I see.
I only see this happening when there's a lot of people in a big group that all hang around in a big old group.
I see.
So maybe Jamie, your friends in general. Yeah, I'm sticking with A.
Yeah, because even if you step back, I think it's too late because you guys already shared your feelings. I like you too, and then you guys can't just become friends.
It's like, yeah, you can't
nothing
undo
happened.
it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I take that back. I don't like you.
So we're just friends. Again, you can't really do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna just become awkward.
It is. I mean, I have said before that being friends with your ex is doable, but to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I can stay friends with my exes, but that's because I have to.
Yeah. oh, is it?
Because most of my exes are in this business.
Oh, I see.
Whether they're choreographers or whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to professionally.
But it's not really a friend.
Exactly.
It's just kind of that person.
Exactly. They're an acquaintance now.
Yeah.
And so it is kind of hard. It's like Dawson's Creek all over again.
Yeah.
It's really hard to stay friends once you've expressed your feelings for somebody. Unless that person is just not into your type of person at all. So if your guy friend all of a sudden, so you confessed your love to somebody, but that person likes guys. Unless that happens, you can go back to being friends then. But unless that's the case, it's really awkward to be just friends.
Yeah.
Because there's always going to be that awkwardness there. Always.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking with A, but what do our listeners think? So Jamie has two guys. She's been friends with B for a long time, so about 2 years now. She's starting to like him. She said that she liked him, and he came back and said that he liked her back, but B also introduced her to A, who's his friend since he was a kid. Childhood friends. Now A also confessed that he liked her too. So it's one of those triangles. So she A, just go for it. Tell B that, that we should start, doing something about this relationship. We both like each other. Or B, take a step back and just keep them as friends. What do you think? Give us your opinion.
All right.
Now, what we're going to do is listen to some more amazing singles. We've got SM the Ballad, and this is a song by Yasong. And the title of the track is Blind, 내 욕심이 많았다.
내 사랑이 남았다.
All right, so we just got back from our first story, and it's for Jamie. So she's in a little bit of a three-way love triangle type of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she and B like each other. We have found this out. They both have confessed their feelings for each other, but there's also A in the equation, which is B's friend since childhood. Jamie just met A not too long ago, and she's been friends with B longer, so should she A, just go for it. Start dating him. Or B, keep the friendships. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard to choose. Our next story is from Singapore.
Yep.
And it looks like it has something to do with summer.
All right. It's from Natalie. I'm kind of embarrassed to be sharing this here, but here's my problem. I'm 16 years old and I'm studying. I have this problem of being overweight. I am the only child, so both of my parents and grandparents, they spoil me. And I get whatever I want. Of course, that includes food. I started growing fatter and fatter since I was 9. I'm currently 70 kilograms, and I'm probably even heavier than Sooyoon. And I'm only 155 centimeters tall. Although I didn't really used to care about how I look, the problem is bothering me now that I'm older. My friends around me doesn't say anything about me being fat, but I'm still quite self-conscious. I don't have any health problems, but I want to get thinner. It's almost the end of the year, and I really want to become thinner before I graduate, and I want to go to another school. Before I go to another school. What do you think I should do? Should I start dieting? And is there any healthy diet or any form of workout that I can do? Or should I just learn how to become more confident and don't care about how I look? Do the both of you have any problems with how you look when you were schooling?
So when we were going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I didn't care about my weight when I was at school.
Mm-hmm.
I came to Korea and started caring about my weight.
Yeah.
Because every person in my company told me that I was fat. Let's see here. I've had a lot of problems with this. I think it's going to be different for girls or guys. You're naturally skinny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You eat a lot. Well, I don't...
Well, yeah, I used to eat a lot, but nowadays I'm kind of lazy.
Guys tend to do this. They get lazy and they don't eat.
Yeah.
Girls, we get lazy. We shove our faces with fattening food. It's like, oh, I'm lazy. Oh, here's a bag of chips. Oops, I finished the whole bag. It's like, oh, I'm lazy. I don't want to cook anything. What's in the freezer? Oh, here's ice cream. Oh, yummy. And then you watch a drama and then you're finishing the entire tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
For me, I've always been... Okay, when I was in the States. Okay, so this is for Natalie. Kilogram-wise, don't really worry about kilograms because recently, one of my friends, she posted a picture of women that increased their body muscle mass, and they were actually heavier than they were a year ago or 2 years ago, but they were slimmer because they had more body muscle mass,
definitely,
but not fat.
Yeah.
So they might be they might be like 2 dress size smaller, but they might be either the same kilograms or heavier.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Healthy ways. Okay, so you're in high school, so that is a time when you start getting self-conscious about your body.
Yeah.
This is the most important time of your life, though.
Yeah.
I starved myself because I had to when I was younger. This has led to a lot of health side effects now.
Oh, really?
So now, whenever I stress about where I have to go or if I have to do a performance, I naturally stop eating. I don't tell myself don't eat.
Yeah.
My body naturally just rejects food.
I see.
And it's...
Because of stress and everything.
Yeah, and it's psychological there. So, Natalie, don't do that. There's a lot of healthier ways to cut back.
Yeah.
Don't do anything yet, except the biggest step that helped me, even though it might be arguable of what I look like now, but when I was doing my performances and my album 12 years ago, I wasn't healthy. They were feeding me every 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my manager did not let me eat. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. And I was scared to eat behind their backs. But anyways, my managers were really harsh on me. because my member was taller than me, but
Yeah.
she was skinnier than me. So when we were on stage together,
Yeah.
it just didn't balance out because they had to make me taller. So I was in like super high heels, almost broke my ankle. But anyways,
Well,
For-
what you said about fat and muscle is very valid because a lot of people think I'm super skinny, which I am skinnier than most guys. But,
you are on the thinner side.
yeah, I'm in the thinner side, but actually weight wise, I'm not that skinny compared
Okay.
to other guys because I have more muscle than fat.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you start working out, don't starve yourself at all, and just eat whatever you want. But I guess cut down the sweets and cut down. But food wise, just like your meals, just eat whatever you want. But just work out every day. I guess do more cardio if you want to cut down the. But I think you have to do both. Do muscle and cardio. Cardio is kind of more like running and you sweat out your stuff. And muscle wise, you work out with like light weights. Yeah. And do those.
But this is coming from somebody who likes to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I hate going to the gym.
Yeah.
So Natalie, my advice to you is,
Yeah.
I think that you obviously your grandparents and your parents, they spoil you. So keep a diary of what you eat. Now, nobody's punishing you. Just in a small little book that only you see, write what you ate every meal. And this is what the reason why is. When I try to cut down, right now I'm not trying to cut down anything. So, write down what you ate that morning. So let's say you were listening to Kpoppin and look at your desk. If you had any snacks, write down how many snacks you had. Nobody's going to judge you about it. Just write them down to look back and self-consciously say, oh, okay, I had this, and this yesterday.
Yeah.
Be aware of what you're eating. And then cut down what you want. So don't starve yourself, like we've been saying.
Yeah.
I hate going to the gym. I hate running on the treadmill. I hate being on any task that is just repetitive.
I see. Yeah.
So my biggest thing is for Natalie, find a hobby that has to do with something outside that interests you. If you like K-pop, obviously you listen to our show K-Poppin', maybe find a dance or maybe a group of people
that's
do
great.
cover songs for K-pop artists.
Yeah.
Or maybe try to do cover dances in your own home. That will naturally help you move a lot more.
Yeah.
And be more aware of your body without having to try to lose weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dance classes are amazing because you get a full body workout and you're using muscles that you normally wouldn't use.
Yeah.
And then one thing could lead to another and you could start meeting new people.
Yeah.
The last classes that I used to take were salsa dances. So I was taking salsa classes. But the reason why I stopped was I moved and the classes were at 9 p.m. And they were way too late for me. So at first, when I first started learning it, it was okay. But now I'm
Too hard.
I'm getting used to the dance that I need a partner now,
I
and I need to take it a step further, but I don't have the time to. It's too late.
Yeah.
And so that's the only reason why I'm not dancing that anymore. So dancing, Natalie, try to do covers in your own home. If you feel self-conscious to show others how you dance or how you move, doing it at home is not a bad idea.
Yeah. And you asked us that if you should just not care about how you look and be confident about yourself. I think being confident is definitely good. But once I thought about this, like we live about 100 years, and why not one part in my life be super hot, like body wise?
Body wise.
Yeah. And why not just look great in my greatest in my how I look, Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think being confident is definitely good, whether you're fat or not, But
I mean, confidence, yes. Like Sooyoon was saying, it is key.
yeah, but
It's good that none of the people around you are saying
yeah,
anything.
they're very nice. Your friends are very nice.
Because for me, it was the opposite. In the U.S., my family, nor did my friends or anybody around me talk about how I looked.
Yeah.
And in junior high in the U.S., I mean, that's when you start getting really into how you look and what to wear and whatnot.
Yeah.
But ironically enough, when people started commenting me on what I looked like, that's when I started being like, what?
Yeah.
What? And it does a number on anybody. And I feel that there's a lot of problems with, today's media, their portraying of beauty and whatnot.
Yeah.
A lot of our listeners are actually giving some great advice. Ashley is saying, personally, I diet and exercise through dance. I cared about my weight a lot, but I am healthy. I can exercise and do a lot of other activities. I started avoiding a lot of junk food and things with a lot of starch or sodium. I drink hot tea and water a lot. Don't take my dieting ideas because everyone reacts differently to what they do. However, if you are so self-conscious, find an exercise or a hobby that will make your self fit. That will probably boost your confidence, like I was saying. Yeah. Food-wise, Ash, you gave us another continuation. I cut down eating on a very small plate, too. I make my meals into portions and eat very slowly. That's something I can't do.
Oh, really?
I cannot eat slow.
Wow. I realized that people who eat fast, they tend to get better or faster.
Yes.
Yeah, because I eat very slow. Yeah, so I think the habits also matters.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
There was a show that I was watching. They were saying that you have to chew your food at least 100 times. And I'm just like, excuse me? I chew my food like 3 times. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, okay. And I've tried it, though. Because I tried chewing my food really thoroughly. It's nasty. Like, for me personally, it tastes nasty in my mouth.
I heard that, too, from my friend.
Really?
Yeah, who eats fast. I was like, why can't you just eat slow? And he's like, oh, I don't like the taste if I chew too much.
It mixes weird. Yeah. So, it just tastes bad. I'm like, I eat my food to enjoy it.
I see.
But I try to eat slower. Because I do have a tendency to eat fast. I don't know why I got that as a habit, but I did for some reason.
Yeah.
So, another trick. When you eat, put your fork down. Put the chopsticks down. No, seriously. Take a bite.
I see.
Put your chopsticks down or put your spoon down, put your fork down, chew, swallow. Doesn't have to be like 100 chews, but you can chew chew 3 times and eat again. But put the habit of putting it down and picking it back up again is tedious to your body. It's annoying.
Yeah.
In short, and so because it's annoying, you tend to get full faster. They did this exercise. They did this test on one of the programs on Korea.
Oh, wow.
So I think it was number 1 or something like that. They were testing like eating habits and how to cut back a little bit.
Yeah.
And they did it 2 days straight.
Yeah.
They did it like Ashley was saying, different size bowls, and taking a bite and putting your utensil down. The person that put their utensil down and also used a smaller bowl to put more rice in there. So they're using the exact same grams of rice, but they put it in a smaller bowl, so it looked like there was a lot more rice there. And they did it 2 different days with the same people, and they found out that putting it with smaller bowls and putting the same amount to make it look like there's a lot more on there made you feel fuller faster. And if you put your utensil down, you tend to eat less. So those are some tips I guess you could try.
Awesome.
And I've been trying to do that too these days at home. I try to pile my food on a smaller plate instead of getting a bigger plate and making it look so
small.
Small.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you go to a buffet, they don't really like to give you small plates. They give you big plates so you can keep piling it on.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully those are some tips. A lot of our other listeners, Natalie, are sending in some other tips as well, so you can read some of them too.
Yeah, and since you're 16, I think this is very important age right now.
Yeah.
That if you are gonna work out, you should start right now, because later if you become 25, 26, it's gonna become harder to diet.
Yeah.
Every year you get older, it's gonna get really hard.
Michelle was saying, I ate with my friends in college in the dining halls. Evil. I would eat less than them because I ate slower and I ended up gaining less weight because eating habits in college is bad. My cousin sends me texts at like really wee hours in the U.S., so like 3 to 5 a.m. in the morning. She'll be texting me. She's like, oh my God, it's finals week,
Yeah.
and I'm like going out for burritos right now with my dorm mates. And I'm just like, why? She's like, we need to study, we need to pull an all-nighter, and we're hungry.
I know.
So, yeah. Eating habits in college get worse. So, like Sooyoon was saying, you have to kind of get your pattern down when you're in high school, like 16, 17, so that when you get older, those habits stick. Yeah.
Your metabolism is faster, so you can. It's gonna work better.
Yeah, it's
right
gonna work
now.
better. Yeah. All right. Well, Tangmi Hogan is gonna help you. Go work out. 운동하세. It's the track we're gonna take a listen to, and we'll see you after this. All right, so we've got a lot of our listeners sending in their own tips on dieting and how they deal with their body images. So for our listener, Natalie, take a look at our messages because a lot of them aren't closed anyways. So check them out. I think it's going to be really good advice for you.
Awesome.
All right, let's look at our last story. Oh, it's from Snow, our loyal listener.
All right, it's from Snow from USA.
Okay.
Hello, Oni and Sooyoon Shi. So it's about my friend. I introduced her to K-pop, and she took it like a drug.
Oh no.
She's so cute when she starts fangirling over her favorite groups. You know how the fangirl progression goes.
Oh yes.
Apparently, the stages of fangirling also apply to real life, because she met this guy that looks really similar to her bias, Minhyun from New East. They have started talking a lot recently, but she has a boyfriend. Her boyfriend knows about her K-pop obsession and knows about this guy she became friends with. The problem is, she fell for the kid, but after I talked to her, I'm pretty sure she only likes him because he resembles Minhyun, not because she genuinely likes him for who he is, which is a shame. Her boyfriend is a good guy and loves her, but he doesn't express himself very well. And for the record, yes, the Minhyun clone is aware of his resemblance to the idol and how much she likes that Minhyun.
Okay.
And in a way, I feel responsible for causing this problem because I dragged her into this magical world of beautiful, talented people. Help.
Snow, do you think that she's actually going to dump her boyfriend for him, though? Well, obviously, that's what she thinks. That's why she sent it in, right?
I guess so.
Snow,
Yeah.
you're not responsible.
Yeah.
Don't worry. But I do understand where that's coming from, though. Because when you think a guy's cute,
Yeah.
everybody looks like him.
I see. Yeah, actually, when I used to have a girlfriend, I watch like dramas or something, and if there's
Like Song Hye-kyo looks like your girlfriend, huh?
yeah, like
See?
something like that, like somebody random. I'm thinking like, oh, like she looks like my girlfriend, or my girlfriend looks like her.
Yeah. There's very similar, like there's similarities. Oh, like I never noticed it, but your eyes look similar.
Yeah, it's like
something.
you're just blinded.
You're blinded. Well, I think Snow's worried because she knows that her friend's boyfriend is not very good at expressing himself, which is actually the biggest problem in any relationship.
Yeah.
I feel. If you don't express yourself, that sets you up to lose your significant other. In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
If you don't tell somebody you like them, how are they supposed to know?
Yeah.
It's just like, just because I like pick you up every day doesn't mean that, you know,
Yeah.
you're expressing that.
Yeah.
Girls like to be told that they are loved.
Definitely.
I think it's just gonna be a phase unless she like said that she's gonna dump her boyfriend.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just a phase.
What if that happens? What if she's like, oh, I like the guy who looks like Minhyun.
I think, Snow, if that's gonna happen, it's inevitable even if you try to stop it.
Yeah.
And that's not your fault. The reason is because it's probably going to be a mix of her boyfriend not treating her the way that she wants to be treated.
Yeah.
And not just because he looks like Minhyun. I think it would be her way of, I don't want to get too deep here, but her way of subconsciously getting away from the relationship, I guess, or breaking out of the relationship. So if that's the case, yeah.
But
I don't think so.
But I want to say this to the friend, if
The friend's listening.
oh really? Okay.
No, if she is.
If she's listening, if you like the guy who looks like Minhyun, I think you should dump your boyfriend before you go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Don't like have like go here and back and forth.
Yeah. Don't cheat.
If you don't really like him as a guy, I think don't really show that too much to your boyfriend, because it's gonna make your boyfriend jealous and it's gonna lead to a fight or something, breakup.
True.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, like Sooyoon said, when you start liking somebody, everybody looks like that person.
Yeah.
It's like it's the oddest thing. It's like, oh, that person's eyes look like that. Oh, the way that somebody talks looks like that.
Yeah.
It's really weird. That's why everybody, I don't know. I think that's why it could be a problem though for a lot of the Korean women. They tend to, there's this what they call, it's the Mrs. syndrome or the Ajima syndrome. The reason is these married housewives watch Korean dramas. And these good-looking idols come out, or these good-looking young actors come out, and the moms get so into the drama that they're just like, and like they keep, nagging at their husband, like, why can't you be like him? So I think she's going through one of those. Everything that person does is just. It's being compared to the Minhyun lookalike when she's not supposed to be doing that. Michelle's saying, first, it's not your fault. Each fan develops differently. Your friend will crush. That's normal. Only worry when she truly starts acting on it. Remember, it isn't your responsibility to control their relationship. Yes, Michelle, thank you so much for that.
Yep.
That's so true. Yeah. Snow, you can't do anything about it. Don't worry, hun. Just try to keep her more preoccupied.
And if you, and for Snow's friend, if she likes that guy because he looks like Minhyun, I'm pretty sure that guy isn't like Minhyun, like personality-wise.
Personality-wise,
and
no.
everything else.
Yeah.
So it's just a image, and just it's like a fantasy.
Snow, tell your friend. Tell her to not act on it for the next 3 months. Trust me, within those 3 months, she's going to see a new side of him, and he's not going to look like Minhyun. Trust me. As soon as she gets over Minhyun, she won't look like, she won't like him. So tell her to wait 3 months. Tell her to wait 3 months. And keep her away from him. Keep her away from him. That might help. All right, so a lot of our listeners helped us with our first story with Jamie, with A or B. So, she's in a little bit of a love triangle right now. She's known B for 2 years, but A and B have been lifelong friends, so they've known each other since they were babies.
Yep.
And both of them like her, but she likes B, and B likes her. And they've said that. So what should she do? I'm going to go with one of our men's opinions today. It's one of our loyal listeners, Ben, who recently visited us here in Korea.
Oh.
Vote A, punch in the gut. So, when you tell a girl that you like her and she replies, thank you,
Yeah.
it feels like you just got punched in the gut. Go with your heart. If you like B, go for B. You are responsible for your feelings, not theirs. If they're young, it'll hurt for just a little bit, but they'll get over it.
Yeah.
If they're a little bit on the older side, it might just go down like water on a duck's back. I think that's actually very good advice.
Yeah.
So, Ben, I think that you're...
I like that line. Punch in the gut.
Yeah, I could tell. Guys, though, but I mean, because guys are the ones in society that normally are said to kind of show your feelings first, like to make the first move. And it would, I feel, that probably, be a punch in the gut if you get turned down by a girl that you like.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you must grow up all this courage to say you like them.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That
So
would suck.
sad.
That would suck. Just to celebrate the Minion lookalike, and also Newest is making a comeback soon.
Awesome.
All right, Aaron's been like dying these days because they've been shooting their music video and getting ready. But you got their track, Hamko De, Sleep Talking, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.